In the quiet of the Southeast Asian night, a creature stirs. You might glimpse a small, round face framed by a halo of soft fur. Enormous, dark eyes, seemingly filled with a gentle and profound innocence, look out from the leaves. It moves with a deliberate, almost sleepy grace, its tiny hands gripping a branch. This is the slow loris, an animal that has captured the hearts of millions across the internet. The overwhelming impulse for many is to reach out, but, one must resist this urge, for this enchanting facade conceals a remarkable and dangerous secret. The slow loris is not the harmless, cuddly creature that viral videos suggest. It is a wild animal, uniquely adapted for stealth and survival. In the dense, moonlit rainforests of Southeast Asia, a creature with a deceptively innocent face moves with deliberate grace. But don't let its gentle appearance fool you. The slow loris possesses one of the most unusual and potent defense mechanisms in the entire animal kingdom. Astonishingly, it is one of the very few venomous primates on Earth, a trait that sets it apart from nearly all of its evolutionary cousins. However, this is not venom delivered through hollow fangs like a snake. The loris's system is far more complex and ingeniously concealed. The secret lies hidden in plain sight, on a small, seemingly insignificant patch of skin on the inside of its elbow, the brachial gland. This gland constantly exudes a clear, noxious oil. On its own, the oil is a powerful irritant, a warning to anything that gets too close. But the real danger is unlocked through a specific, deliberate action. When threatened, the slow loris raises its arms above its head in a distinctive defensive posture. This isn't a sign of surrender. It's preparation for chemical warfare. The loris then intensely licks the brachial gland. This act is the crucial catalyst. Licking mixes the oily secretion with its saliva, triggering a chemical reaction. The combination activates the proteins in the oil, transforming the two harmless on their own substances into a potent, venomous cocktail. This newly formed venom is then delivered not through fangs, but through a specialized structure in its lower jaw known as a tooth comb. These tightly packed lower incisors and canines are perfect for both grooming and, when necessary, for channeling the toxin into a wound. The loris delivers this weapon with a surprisingly tenacious bite. For a predator or an unfortunate human, the consequences can be severe. The venom can cause excruciating pain, flesh to rot, and severe swelling. But the greatest danger lies in its allergenic properties. The protein in the venom is strikingly similar to the FeLD1 allergen found in cats. This can trigger a rapid, life-threatening anaphylactic shock, even in individuals with no known allergies. It is a critical reminder to never handle or approach these animals in the wild. This remarkable adaptation serves as a serious defense against much larger predators, proving that even the most unassuming creatures can be truly formidable survivors. Despite its venomous nature, the slow loris has become an unfortunate star in the illegal pet trade. Their large forward-facing eyes and seemingly gentle movements create a powerful, yet deceptive, allure. This perceived cuteness has made them a target, turning their unique biology against them in the most tragic way. The demand is fueled by a constant stream of viral videos showing people holding, tickling, and even dressing them up. These clips portray them as willing, domesticated companions. But what we see as cute is a profound misunderstanding of a wild animal's distress. Every like and share on these videos inadvertently signals to traffickers that there is a market for this cruelty, perpetuating the cycle. For instance, that iconic arm raise, often misinterpreted as a sign of enjoyment or a request to be tickled, is the complete opposite. It's a defensive posture, allowing the loris to access the venom-producing gland on its elbow. It is preparing to defend its life. Similarly, the calm, placid look on its face is not contentment. It is often a freeze response, a survival tactic born of pure terror where the animal becomes motionless, hoping a perceived threat will pass it by. These are shy, nocturnal, and solitary wild animals, not domesticated pets. Their journey into captivity is a brutal one. The pipeline begins deep in the forests of Southeast Asia. poachers snatch lorises from the wild, a traumatic event that often involves killing the fiercely protective mother to steal her baby. The captured animals are then stuffed into cramped, poorly ventilated crates and smuggled across borders. The mortality rate during this transit phase is horrifyingly high. Many die from stress, suffocation, or dehydration before even reaching a buyer. For those who survive, a horrific mutilation awaits. To make them safe for handling, traders use pliers, nail clippers, or wire cutters to brutally clip or rip out their sharp teeth, all without any anesthesia. This barbaric procedure often leads to severe blood loss, shock, and painful infections that can be fatal. It also leaves them unable to eat properly for the rest of their lives, and permanently robs them of their primary defense, making any future release back into the wild impossible. The lucky few who are intercepted or surrendered often end up in rescue centers, bearing the permanent physical and psychological scars of their ordeal. In captivity, their suffering continues. As nocturnal animals, being forced into a life of daytime activity for their owner's entertainment causes immense chronic stress, disrupting their entire biology. Furthermore, their specialized diet of insects, tree sap, and nectar is nearly impossible for the average person to replicate. Most pet lorises suffer from severe malnutrition and painful metabolic bone disease. The consequences are devastating for the entire species. All slow loris species are now classified as either vulnerable or endangered, pushed to the brink by the dual pressures of habitat loss and the relentless illegal trade. The simple truth is this: there is no such thing as a happy pet slow loris. While the slow loris relies on subtle chemistry, other animals survive through sheer, unadulterated grit. And none embody this principle more than the honey badger. Found across Africa, the Middle East, and the Indian subcontinent, this creature has a reputation that far exceeds its modest size. It's a living testament to the power of attitude, a masterclass in ferocity packed into a compact, muscular frame. Its tenacity isn't just for show. It's a survival strategy honed over millennia in some of the world's most competitive ecosystems. Infamous and rightly so, it readily confronts animals many times its size. Lions, hyenas, leopards, and even Cape buffalo learn to give it a wide berth. It doesn't just defend itself, it goes on the offensive, often initiating confrontations to protect a meal or simply clear its path. This is not recklessness, but a calculated display of aggression that convinces much larger predators that the fight simply isn't worth the trouble. Its primary defense is a biological suit of armor, incredibly thick, tough, and remarkably loose skin. This rubbery hide, up to a quarter-inch thick around the neck, is almost impervious to the bites of other carnivores, the stings of thousands of bees, and even the sharp quills of a porcupine. The skin's looseness is a crucial tactical advantage. If a predator manages to grab hold, the honey badger can twist and turn freely within its own hide to face its attacker head-on. Then, it unleashes its own formidable weapons. Its long, powerful claws are not just for digging burrows, they are sharp daggers. And its bite is astonishingly powerful, with jaws strong enough to crush bone and even crack open a tortoise's shell. It does not retreat. It launches a furious, relentless counterattack that makes predators think twice. This aggressive defense is so effective that most learn to avoid the badger entirely after just one painful encounter. And if all that weren't enough, it has a chemical weapon of its own. It can release a suffocatingly noxious scent from its anal glands. While not a venom, this stink bomb is potent enough to overwhelm and disorient attackers, giving the badger a critical moment to press its attack or make an escape. Thick skin, a bone-crushing bite, fearsome claws, inexhaustible courage, and a foul stench. It is one of nature's most complete and best-defended packages. In the unforgiving theater of the wild, sheer determination can rival brute force. The honey badger doesn't just prove it, it lives it every single day. In the swamps of Africa stands a bird that looks straight out of the age of dinosaurs, the shoebill stork, towering with an enormous bill ending in a sharp, curved nail. It stands motionless for hours, gaze locked on the water. When lungfish or tilapia swim by, it collapses forward, fast and violent. The bill's sharp edges crush or pierce, powerful enough to decapitate large fish. A hunting tool that doubles as a formidable defense. It also clatters its bill, an explosive hollow rattle used to communicate and warn. Strange looks, specialized tools. The shoebill is a master of patience and sudden force. A living relic that commands respect. In South America's wetlands, the capybara symbolizes tranquility and social harmony. The world's largest rodent can weigh as much as a small person, yet radiates calm. Its serenity attracts company, birds, monkeys, even other rodents. Their primary defense is numbers, highly social groups vigilant for danger. One bark and they stampede into water, where they're strongest. Semi-aquatic specialists with webbed feet, able to hide submerged for minutes. Eyes, ears, and nostrils stay above water, hippo style, and the rest stays hidden. Gentle doesn't mean helpless. Those incisors deliver serious bites if threatened. Calm is their strategy, social cooperation and aquatic escape, perfectly combined. The animal kingdom is a tapestry woven with survival. Defenses are elegant solutions to life or death problems. The slow loris hides danger behind cuteness. Venom as a surprise. Many creatures use toxins to make themselves unpalatable or deadly. The honey badger advertises its toughness, armor, and attitude. The shoebill's hunting bill doubles as defense. Capybaras rely on collective vigilance and aquatic escape. Some vanish with camouflage, others play dead. Some wield quills or chemical sprays. Each strategy, a masterstroke of evolution, fit for its niche. One of the most dangerous myths, cute equals harmless. Our brains love infant-like features. Large eyes, round faces, small bodies. That's why animals like the slow loris trigger protective instincts. But appearance reflects evolution, not temperament or suitability for handling. The loris's cute face masks a venomous bite. Viral content removes context and hides stress, diet, and risk. Domestication takes millennia. Habituated is not tame. Respect means distance. Admire without contact. Science shows wild animals thrive best in their habitats, free from human interference. The slow loris, the honey badger, and so many others invite wonder, not touch. The first rule: admire from a distance. Never touch, never hold, never feed. Good intentions can cause stress, illness, and danger. Support ethical ecotourism, prioritize welfare, and back local conservation. Be a conscious viewer. Share responsible content. If you see illegal trade or distress, contact authorities and rehab centers. The slow loris isn't an accessory. It's part of a delicate ecosystem. Leave them wild, and their magic endures.